Well, I have with me the famous Ron Coury, and of course this is Vegas Live with NINON, and you know that I'm sitting on this incredible red couch. This is my red couch, so wherever I go, this comes with me. Ron, how are you?
Hello, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, it's
nice
to meet you too.
Thank you.
And you've written. We're going to start off because I was asking him. I don't pre-interview anybody, so I was asking Ron. What does he really do? And he's written this book, Tenacity, and Las Vegas. So, and it's got the sands. I remember going to the sands. And it's got, is this $100 bill?
It's a $100 bill
or is it $1 million bill?
It's a burning $100 bill.
Well, your money does burn in Vegas, that's for sure.
Correct.
It burns at all the casinos. Sometimes people win. Not everybody loses.
That's correct.
But you have to remember that they've got these big hotels for a reason. And they've got the money to afford them. So we probably pay for them.
Other than us winners, those losers paid for the hotels.
I love the way you think. Oh, that's amazing. I like that. Anyway, this is his book, which is amazing.
Tenacity.
Tenacity. Oh, I got that right, didn't I? This is called Tenacity. And this is... we all have tenacity, but the problem is we all don't use it.
Is that very true? Accurate, yeah.
Yeah, we don't use tenacity. I love the word tenacity. And how long did it take you to write that book?
Close to 3 years.
I knew, because it takes such a long time. Why did you think of the name Tenacity? Is that something you have in your way of living and how you think and how you feel?
Well, some things that I encountered in developing over a dozen businesses in Las Vegas were quite challenging. And one such challenge involved a corrupt politician, a corrupt small-town police department.
Politicians are corrupt! Hello!
And it was a story that I felt was worth telling, and I decided that would be the centerpiece of the book, but the book became an entrepreneurial how-to with various things that I've done in business, going over the Tavern and Gaming business, the limousine business.
So you were in the limousine business, that's number one. So he's a writer, you were in the limousine. Now I know you didn't drive them, you probably had them all.
There's a very well-known company in town called Presidential Limousine Service,
I know them, yes.
which I started in 1984.
Oh my goodness.
I've since sold it.
Yes. Did you sell it for...
I did quite well.
You did quite well. I bet you did very well.
In fact, from the sale of that business, I purchased a piece of land and built a neighborhood casino, which is part of what the story involves.
So you've got a neighborhood casino. Now I'm going to find out where is the neighborhood casino. Because let's publicize the casino since we're in Vegas. I mean, why not? What's the name of your casino?
The book is a true life story. However, I have fictionalized certain people and places.
Yes, of course.
In the book,
yes.
The casino is called Winners.
Okay. Oh!
And while it is in actuality one of the outlying municipalities around Las Vegas.
I've never heard of it, so this is really good. The Winners Casino.
In the book, I fictionalized the name of the bar and the city it's in. I've named Opportunity, Nevada. In fact, many people who have read the book have gotten quite a giggle out of trying to figure out where the real city is and who the real people are.
I'm going to try and find out myself right now. I think I'm on a losing streak.
Well, I'm not giving it up.
See, I'm on a losing streak here. But I'll find out afterwards.
Yes, you might.
Oh, I might. That's not a definite one, huh? Right. All right, well, I'm in for surprises. So now the limousine, now the casino, now a writer or author. What else?
Many car dealerships. We used to own Planet Hyundai on Sahara.
Okay.
Centennial Hyundai.
Okay.
Henderson Kia.
Okay.
I've since sold the neighborhood taverns and casinos. Okay. Sold the car dealerships.
You are an entrepreneur.
I'd like to think of myself as a niche finder.
What's a niche finder? I like that.
A niche. You find a niche in the community that if it's something you think you could do better than it's currently being done, you go out there, take some risk.
So do you sort of go out there looking for businesses that might be, that you think, well, I could really run that, and it's going down a little bit, and then do you approach them to buy it? Because it might not be for sale.
I have purchased some, and I have started some from the ground up.
Do you like starting things from the ground up, being your idea?
I actually do.
Yeah, I can see that, because I can see you kind of you get a little bit excited there, like,
It takes tenacity to do that.
Well,
Hence the title of the book.
Hence the title of the book. Absolutely amazing. And so what made you want to write a book about your kind of life history, life story?
Well, the centerpiece of the book, imagine this. You decide to start a business,
Yes.
you buy a piece of property that's properly zoned for that use.
Okay.
All you need to do is go through a simple hearing to get a use permit. And what if one of the council members is in a competing business and he uses his power as a councilman to deny you, and
That happened to me.
okay, well,
I know exactly what you're talking about, and the reason I know what you're talking, we own some property, my husband and I own some property in Paris, California. And we were going to turn it into a casino. We had everything going. We had the blueprints, we had absolutely everything. And we had been taking, some of the council people out, because that's what you do. You have to meet them to
You
let
lobby,
them know.
you schmooze.
You have to sort of let them know what you do. And the one that we really thought was really nice, he was the one that signed against us. And we could not open the casino.
well,
Just that one. So I know what you're saying. It's so true.
as the book describes, when I left his office and he shook my hand and patted me on the back, the warm feeling I felt on my back wasn't to be the feeling of comfort and luxury. It was actually the blood dripping down from the knife he stabbed me with.
And you
when-
felt that?
When we took them to court because of how we were treated, they decided to use their small town police department to come after me with multiple criminal charges that were fabricated, but how to clear my name so I could actually prevail in court and get a gaming license for the location is what the essence of the book Tenacity is about.
So you have to have tenacity, and I love that word, because if you don't have that power and that feeling and that tenacity to go out and do it and finish it, and know you're right. And I think the greatest thing to prove out there is that you are 100% right what you're doing. You haven't scammed or done anything with anybody. Isn't that
Correct.
the hardest thing? The hardest thing to do is be honest.
You're quite correct. And what your viewers will find very entertaining is how we went about overcoming these obstacles, wherein I hired a private investigator to go undercover and surreptitiously befriend my accuser. And it was a 2-year undercover that I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but
You're not telling me a lot of things, but that's okay. It must be fascinating.
was
Is that in the book?
it is in the book.
Okay, so you've got to
And
buy the
then-
book. Tenacity. Where can they buy this book, by the way?
The book is available on Amazon in 4 formats: hardcover, paperback, Kindle ebook, and, interestingly, the audiobook version. I hired actor Michael Madsen from Donnie Brasco and Reservoir Dogs. He recorded my audiobook.
So he read the whole
He read
thing.
the whole book in a recording studio, and that is the Audible version that Amazon sells.
You know something I found out with Ron? You do things top notch. You don't kind of let anything disturb you or get under you. Because if it's not right and if it's not legal, and you know what the legal obviously is, the legality of what goes along, that you correct it and you're not afraid to do that.
Do not bow down to bullies, and do not take no for an answer. I learned that in the Marine Corps and growing up in Brooklyn, New
Oh, so
York.
you were in the Marine Corps.
That's what brought me to Vegas, yes.
And how long have you been in Vegas?
45 years.
So you got here when you were what, 3 years old?
I got here when I was 21.
I know. Now we know how old you're roughly.
I was also a casino dealer when I first got here. And then
So
it took
you know, are
some years
are they crooked or are they
of totally legitimate.
legit?
I was blessed with some great jobs, some wonderful business partners, and developed many businesses over the 45 years I've been in Las Vegas.
What do you think has given you the talent and the tenacity to go out there and actually venture into different businesses, but also knowing that you're going to succeed in that? Because you seem to go into something that you're going to succeed at.
I try to. And I think you just develop a refusal to fail attitude.
Yes.
And with a good education, of course. I had wonderful parents, and I have a terrific circle of friends that are very supportive. And when you take on a challenge, you combine those things, and you're very likely to succeed.
And to succeed. Now you also have 3 children, you said?
I have 3 children and 5 grandsons.
5 grandsons.
My oldest boy is 40, Joey.
Yes.
He has 2 boys.
Okay.
My daughter Angela is 38. She has 2 boys.
Yes.
And my youngest son Tom is 23, and he has a newborn that is now 5 months old.
How wonderful. So you have a very excitable life, but I think before all the children and everything else, I think you had that in you anyway, didn't you?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think you had that sort of, to go out there and get it. And I think you like the challenge.
Grab the bull by the horns and take on what
And
comes.
go for it. Yeah. The reason I love it, and I'm very similar to that. I've gone into many, many things and done many, many things. But the funny part I find is that I'll go into something that I know will succeed.
Yes.
I know from before I even really started that that's going to succeed before I even get into it, because I won't go into anything that I have a little doubt about.
Well, I'm happy to report to you that in the 6 weeks my book has been available on Amazon, we have maintained sales in the top 2% of Amazon book sales.
Top 2%. Remember that. That's amazing.
Yes, I'm delighted with the results.
Did you do that? Did you do a lot of advertising or just...
It's been word of mouth thus far, and this week we just started doing some national advertising. I appeared on a radio show that's in 400 markets yesterday.
Oh, which radio show was that?
Wayne Allen Root.
Okay, Wayne Allen Root, right?
On the USA Network.
USA Network, there you go. I will advertise it all because I advertise. With our show, we actually publicize people like you and get you out there so people know that what you've done, what an amazing life you have had. And also being an author with this book out there of tenacity, and we all have that. Everybody has a tenacity. It's just a matter of bringing it out, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And our subtitle, your viewers would find interesting. The subtitle is From Brooklyn Through the Marine Corps to Las Vegas, a local businessman combats corruption and cancer to find the American dream.
Are you a survivor of cancer?
I am. I had esophageal cancer 13 years ago.
Wow.
I was given an 8% likelihood of survival, and I'm proud to say I'm here today.
Yeah, well, you definitely here today because you're sitting right next to me. What would you like to tell, because I love the younger generation, what would you like to give a message out there for the younger generation to at least succeed in something?
Well, I think the most important thing is to work hard and get a good education, because you can learn things in school and in life.
Yeah.
And you may think that a particular subject is irrelevant, but you never know where down the road something you learned in school is going to help you in the challenges that you're going to face.
And I think what he's saying is street smarts. You've got to be book smart and street smart.
That's correct.
And be able to do all that. And don't expect somebody else to do it for you, because that's one thing you left out. You have to do it for yourself. And if you don't do it for you, then it's not important.
That's correct. And you know what? I didn't get a college degree. I quit college after 3 semesters to join the Marine Corps. It was during the Vietnam era.
So
Thankfully, I did not get assigned there. They started downsizing the war when my business partner and I got out of boot camp. So we moved to Vegas together when we were completed in our active duty service. And Dan Hughes and I have succeeded in a variety of businesses before I moved on to the car dealership business.
I guess we could turn around and say that Vegas has been good to you.
Vegas has been a wonderful, wonderful experience for me.
Vegas has been a wonderful. Now, how can anybody reach you? Maybe for your book or for your... I can't reach you for the casino because he's not telling you where it is.
We've made it very easy because we've set up a website.
Okay.
And it's important that they spell my name right to get to it.
Okay, so
it's RonCouryAuthor.com. That's Coury. RonCouryAuthor.com. And through the website, you can look at a picture gallery of over 100 pictures of my life history, as well as order the book. That'll take you directly, linking you to Amazon. And that's a way to also email me if you wish to.
Amazing. You are an amazing man. Ron, thank you so much for supporting us. And don't forget to subscribe to us.
Absolutely.
Subscribe and get us. And then you have to try to hashtag this out as much as possible, and we can really get the book out there.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
I think you have a manager around somewhere. I think
I
he
do.
left. I don't know where he went. He's somewhere. I don't know where he went, but he is here.
He's on the job.
He's on the job. He's on the job. Okay, thank you so much. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with NINON.